Very important question. I'm going to write it out too because we're going to talk about it. Which is more important? One, managing risk, or I don't know why I said managing first. Risk management, or two, managing profits. I don't know why there's question marks behind those. So, which is more important? Managing risk or managing profits? Throw a 1 in chat if you think the answer is risk management. Throw a 2 in chat if you think managing profits. This is the exact answer that I thought. And I'm not purposely playing devil's advocate, but I think all of you are wrong. Risk management will get you to break even. Managing profits will increase your account balance. There's a difference here. There's a difference here. You being capable of implementing a 1 to 2 risk to reward, that's great. That'll allow you to make progress. That'll probably keep you around break even. You managing profits. So here's what I'm trying to tell you is what's going to make more progress in your account? What's going to make more progress in your account? You doing a $500 of risk for $1,000 of reward, or when you're doing $500 of risk, you allow the reward to have no cap. Think about it. Think about it. When you're managing your profits, if you allow your profits to go past $1,000 and you end up making $5,000, do you think you're going to make more progress in your account or dealing with risk management? Do you understand what I'm saying? What I'm trying to say here is, are you capable of allowing your winners to win? Are you capable of allowing your winners to be larger than your losers? When you're winning, do you feel fearful? Or are you in a position of power? Think about it. Think about it. When you're in a nicely profitable position, do you feel fearful or do you feel like you're in a position of power? I don't think you guys understand what I'm saying here. Your winners being larger than your losers is what actually makes the progress in the account. So put it this way. Put it this way. Let's do an example here. We take 4 trades. Okay. Here's scenario 1. Let's write it out. Scenario 1, which is risk management. Since we're doing risk management, we do 1 to 2 risk to reward. We take 4 trades. During those trades, we're risking $500 for $1,000. Now, let's use a realistic win rate, right? You're not going to have a 90% win rate, okay? You're going to have maybe a 50% win rate. Okay, so 4 trades, 50% win rate, 1 to 2 risk to reward. That means that your losers will equate to minus $1,000 in losses. Your winners will equate to plus $2,000 in wins. So your overall is going to be plus $1,000. This is scenario 1. You'll end up being plus $1,000. This is risk management. 1 to 2 risk to reward, 50% win rate. 4 trades, 2 of them are wins, 2 of them are losses, right? So you make about $1,000 there. Okay? Let's do scenario number 2. Scenario number 2 is managing profits. So this is where you have an uncapped potential, right? You allow your winners to win. So it could be 1 to 2, it could be 1 to 5, it could be 1 to 10. Because you're managing your profits, you're allowing your winners to win. You don't know where it's going to go. You're going to allow it to win. When you have a winner, you let it win, right? So your upside is uncapped. It's still a 50% win rate, right? We'll still take 4 trades, and we'll keep the same risk, right? So $500 of risk. Your losers are still going to be minus $1,000. But now your winners have potential of being plus $5,000, plus $10,000, plus 15. There is no cap to the upside. Do you see what I'm saying here? So the outcome is going to be much better. So let's say we allowed our winner to win. So instead of only doing 1 to 2 risk to reward, during one of those trades, you go in and you take a 1 to 4, 1 to 5, a 1 to 6. You're allowing your winner to win. This is going to give you a better outcome. You see what I'm saying here now? You see what I'm saying here? Having an uncapped, this is the important part right here. Having an uncapped potential is what matters. Now, don't mix my words here. Risk management is going to be the key that allows you to even get to this point. But then once you accept the risk, that's where the conversation started, was accepting the risk. Because when you can accept the risk, right, when you no longer when you no longer feel fearful, when you no longer have any greed. Okay, you understand what I'm saying? Because when you allow yourself to take the risk, because you've fully accepted it, you allow yourself to take the risk, then we can focus on managing the profits. And this is where we let our winners win. I hope you guys see what I'm saying here, because right now, like, how do we do this on the chart? Right? How do we do this on the chart? When your position gets to plus 2R, why don't you raise your stop loss to plus 2R, then let the thing do whatever it wants to do, right? So that way, no matter what you're managing your risk, no matter what, you get 1 to 2R, right? No matter what, you're managing your risk, but then you uncap your top side. Allow it to keep running. Right? So here's some differences here. This is what I'm trying to say to you guys. Instead of raising your stop loss to break even, where you ruin your risk management because your winners become just barely above break even, why don't we move our stop losses to the normal location, right? Leave it where it's supposed to be for the entire time until you get to plus 2R. Then when you get to plus 2R, then put your stop loss in at plus 2R, right? So therefore, no matter what, you're managing your risk, but then you also uncap your upside. Then you'll be allowed to have the larger winners. See what I'm saying here? The entire purpose to the conversation is to allow your winners to win. If you can't even hold on to a position because you're so fearful to be in a position, then you're not even managing your risk. You're executing your emotions. So instead of executing your emotions, let's just think in terms of numbers, right? Leave your emotions, leave your feelings for your friends and your family. Leave that somewhere else. When you come in here, put the numbers in your favor. Execute your risk management. And when you have the opportunity to uncap your top side, do so. This is where you're going to make progress right here. That's where you're going to make progress.